Hi VOD girlies. Hi chat. Hi everybody. Welcome to Mario Kart. Oh my goodness, wrong thing. We're gonna play some Mario Kart today for a few hours. Talk, have fun, hang out. Trying to get this lobby going. I'll let y'all know what's been up with me today. Platinum MK, welcome to the chat. Thank you so much. Just as a reminder at the top, I don't really mind adding people so freely on my Switch. Basically, if you get in, you should be able to add me. This is the lobby information. Because Nintendo Switch, it's like a very limited interaction. It's not saying I don't want to interact with y'all, but like some channels I have to like, because I get so much like, you know, feedback and input, I have to like be a little bit choosy about like where I have like friends lists and stuff like that. But Nintendo's totally fine. I don't really mind that. And most people are pretty like chill. But I just have to be careful. Anyway, now that the lobby is open, y'all, I've been editing all day. I don't know what it is. My endurance low. But it's fine. It's fine because I love what I do. When I normally get like really like tired, it's because I'm like working so passionately. So like I like tire myself out. It's not because like I'm like resenting it. I'm just like, whoa, I'm pooped. But I've been editing all day. We will refill the lobby in about like 25 minutes. The fast food video is like an hour long as of editing it now. I'm trying to like, I really try to like not use up too much time, but I don't know if it'll be out tomorrow. If anything, it'll be out Monday. But wow, it's a long video. It's fun though. I'm having a lot of fun editing it. I'm like, oh my goodness, how did I manage to make an hour worth of content talking about fast food? Okay, we're filled up. Hi everybody. Let's do a knockout. And I know that some people are trying to get in. Just as a reminder, if you've played one lobby, give the girls a minute when I refresh the lobby. So some people can't type as fast. I know we got a lot of gamers in here, but some people can't type as fast. So give some new girlies a chance. After maybe a minute or two, you can then jump in. But I can't really control that, so. Your eardrum is busted? Are you okay? Can you hear? Is it like diminished? I know Pink Pantheress lost hearing in one of her ears partially. I have a feeling that I'm about to really lock in today. I don't have my drag on. I've been editing all day. I have a lot of like pent up like energy because I've been just kind of like sitting silently like editing in DaVinci. I feel like it's about to like come out. Thank you, Victor Road. I really ate yesterday, but I like really tired myself out. I like went totally non-verbal yesterday after the girly pop lock. It was a pretty long one, but that's fine. I'm always really proud of it. But it doesn't really hit me how much energy I tend to put into things until after I'm done. Okay, first place. Wow, let's go. No, I've been loving this bike combo. I really love playing as Swoop. I'll try to play some other things today though, just to give it some variety. I need to be better about like how I space out my mushrooms, because I feel like sometimes I dash when I'm already in a mushroom dash, if that makes sense. Banana, that's somebody new. I love that username. That's cute. Banana, banana, banana. Oh, banana. The DK cute scoot. Speaking of DK, where's that DLC announcement, Nintendo? I know y'all got it in the works. Now, wouldn't it be sickening if they just never do DLC for this game? That would be so sickening. Welcome back, Shay Forever and Lover of Pixels. They want to play, but they're nervous. Don't be nervous. Oh, come on. Y'all see how I play. We got all skill levels in here. It's all for funsies. The girls just like to see it's like Charlie XCX Vroom Vroom, but it's like a 2-hour music video version. Let's go. Swooping in to victory. Oh, that was direct hit, girl. Direct hit on the diva. Girl, they got me. She said, "Get in the back." Moo moo cow. Come on, Mamoru. Let's snatch that crown. Yeah, we do have some new people. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. I was driving too fast. Okay. New Miles J video just dropped. Okay, that means that I have time to work on my fast food video. If she just dropped a video, that means the girly pops are going to be fed for at least 72 hours. So, okay. You know, because me and Miles J, like, we've never had a conversation, but I do think that both of us, like, sort of know that we're, like we're, like, the only girly pop creators out here that, like, well, actually, there's others. You get what I'm saying, though. It's like, she's going to talk about J-pop, I'm going to talk about Mario. We kind of, like, throw that potato back and forth. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'm just being delusional. Hi, Cam. One day I hope to, if Miles J ever comments on my video and y'all see it in the comment section, just know that I've completed my mission as a YouTuber, and I'll quit after that. Oh, banana. No, because Bowser Jr. on the lobster bike is really like an interesting combo, and it makes me... Meal model. Wait a minute. Meal model 37. I live. Okay, don't distract me. Oh my god. See, I'm distracted now. Whoo! Okay, I think I know what to do here. There better not be a lightning, because I have to lock in now. Blitz technique. Okay. Ooh! That was a little bit of a brawl right there in the water. Okay, so now it's getting real. This is where I normally start struggling, so I have to really focus now. I've been quite focused so far. It's that editing, girl. My brain has been on one single thing, so like I come into the stream like a little bit more single-minded. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now y'all know this is my part right here. This is my part right here. All right, let's go. Are you the person who left the comment, Leviathan? Somebody said that they were a certain main in a cloud now because they've been watching our VODs and inspired them to make a main that was like off meta. I think that's you. Somebody left a TikTok comment recently. Oh my goodness, Banana is still in the race. I knew there was something about her. There still hasn't been a lightning yet, y'all. Let's go. DK, I love to swoop more than anything. Oh, second place. Second place, girl. Ooh, that was almost my first place. That was almost my first place, y'all. Oh, that was good. Oh, I feel the rush. I feel the rush. That's what Troye Sivan wrote about. Congratulations to I Have Powers. Silver medalist. Silver medalist. It feels good. It feels good. All right. So boom. Leviathan. No, that was not me. Oh, okay. Welcome to the chat, though. All right. Let's do a six race. We're going to do 4 teams, 6 races. Now let's we need to do a prediction. Give me some themes, y'all. This song. Fruit theme. Fast food. Fast food. Fast foods. Fast food. So red will be Chipotle bowls. Blue will be, I don't know what blue is. Yellow will be oh, red has to be Wendy's. The Wendy's. Yeah. Burger King for blue. Burger Queens. Sonic for blue. Popeye's got to be something. The Popeyes Chicks with a Z. And the green will be Sonic is blue. I want to be a Burger Queen. Green will be Subway. Subway V-Cuts. Okay, start voting. Are the V-Cuts back? No, they aren't. Subway V-Cut. If they're back, then that's weird. No, they're not back. They're not back. Okay, for people who don't know, in Paradise, Paro_dice, Paro_dice, we were talking, Paradise put me onto the V-Cut, and we were kind of in there while, it's a really chill stream. We were in there listening to funny music and watching Paradise play in Mario Paint, and he put us onto the V-Cut. the subway V-cut. What if we got them to bring it back? Then it would just be another confirmation of our power. It would. I don't know what team I'm on again. The real Mario was in here. Did you see that? The real Mario was in here. Who's... My rendition of Irreplaceable? That's the real Mario. What's the V-cut? It's a special way that Subway used to cut their sandwiches, but they stopped doing it. Y'all see how I was giving a little bit of a show? I just felt like doing it, you know? Oh, the Birdo and the Bullet Bill is kind of sickening. I like that look. I like that look. Yeah, I did see the 8-ball, but y'all know how it is. It sometimes jinxes me. We still haven't fully gotten in on our like sort of psychic magics. Like we manifest things, but sometimes it goes in a chaotic direction. So I'm gonna try my best. I think the first step is believing in yourself. Choo choo! Now where are we going? I'm Team Yellow. Bento's playing Fortnite. Oh, we're going to... I don't like it here. I don't like this area. This is like so Tuscan momcore. Somebody's coming. I knew that star was gonna get me. I knew it. Girl. Okay. Okay, no, I'm okay with that. Middle of the road placing, but it's okay. Lower half of the middle of the road. What the heck did you just freaking say about me, you little... I'll have you know that I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs. I've been involved in numerous secret raids on Al-Qaeda, and I have over 300 kills. I'm trained in guerrilla warfare, and I'm the top sniper in the entire U.S. Armed Forces. As we speak, I'm contacting my secret... When I was a kid, I used to have a plushie, and I would fill it with milk. Hi, Matero. Now, y'all know how I am on the water. That's still like a little bit of a weakness of mine. But I will say, I think I've been racing stronger. And I would suck milk out of the back of it. Milo, thank you. Reminder to anybody just now coming in, I will refresh the lobby at the end of this tournament. This is the second out of 6 races. I ask all the girls who are in this lobby to give the new girls a little bit of a chance to get in. I know it's competitive out here. It's just like auditioning for America's Next Top Model. But here we are sisters and brothers, as well as siblings. Alessandra's in here. I saw them. I have a kind of weird question about curiosity and aesthetic analysis. I noticed that they have the same color and badge as their chat name in the last MKW race, and they're using the dolphin. My question is, did Paradise used to be Tropixel? Yes, but keep that between us because we have to respect our divas' new aesthetics and their platforms. I think Paradise wanted to do a bit of a rebrand. But yes, you can see the commonalities. Woo! Girl, the items are coming out. All right. Yes, I'm a swoop main. Girl. Woo! Oh my god. Oh wow. Okay, this next pool of items, I gotta be a little bit more careful because people are using the items on Rainbow Road today. Okay, this is my in. Go. And everybody stay behind me. Oh my god. I just work against myself sometimes. Hi, Comet. Noche, welcome to the chat. So glad you're enjoying the VODs. Happy to have you here. Okay. This is just not representative of how I started the VOD, so get out of my head and stay focused on the game. Okay. Y'all with the shells in the air, it's really, really violent and crazy that y'all do that. Oh, this beat. Stay focused. Red shells. Red shells. No, in patch 2.0, let's nerf red shells. Let's nerf red shells and blue shells. So that way the divas who are doing well don't have to worry about a shell. It rhymes. Stephanie, I'm happy to see you again, but I'm sorry I have to win this. Red lip? No. Red shells? No. Ooh, girl. The great equalizer. The final lap zap. I can't get out of this like lower middle part. That's embarrassing and disgusting. That's embarrassing and disgusting to be doing that. Like, I need to do better. Like, that's so embarrassing and disgusting of me. Can you give us any hints about the highly anticipated Mew Fall collection based on your high ranking insider intel? Mew Fall is all about the changing of leaves. It's a reminder that even though we seem to be in a time where certain forces want us to change a certain way, Mother Nature itself will always find a way to refresh and rinse out the overgrowth. So we'll be releasing some graphic tees as well as a line of perfume. And a concealer, because we know the girls need concealer this year. Hi, Freak Zone. Welcome, welcome. The baby bat noises are cute. I love Swoop. Swoop is my new main, but I'm switching just to give myself a little bit of something different. Bleaching leaves? No, just the changing of leaves. Orange and red and yellow and brown. Please don't shell Stephanie, LMAO, she's on your team. Oh, I'm sorry, okay. I forgot that I was even on anybody's team that race, I'll be real with y'all. Faraway Oasis. I'm pretty bad at Faraway Oasis. That ending part on Faraway Oasis is so bad for me. Like, I really struggle there. This part, after like this grind, is so difficult for me. This right here. Oh, and then sometimes you just get knocked off by a diva, and then that's fine, because it's like, why'd you even try, you know? This turn, I can never do it. I gotta turn earlier next time. I think this is race 3 for anybody keeping track. Okay, start turning now. Ooh! Okay, whatever. Girl. Hey! Yo, I think I'm doing better. I think I'm getting better. Now, why they got American bison? Girl, the bison don't know where they've been since they got extinct. Like, is it our fault? Like, figure it out. It's 2025. You have the internet. Now, Miss Big, I will admit, I did hit you with the shell at the end. I did hit you with the shell at the end. Okay, I think it's time to get this one out, because I think something in the air tells me that Peach is going to finally win back the farm from the private equity company. Y'all know I'm gonna pick Sky High Sunday every single lobby, and then once I get it, I'll start picking other things. But every lobby, it's a new game to me. Look at that Shy Guy. Baby Daisy in this crown is sending me. It's cute, isn't it? What I love about girly pop lobbies is when somebody has the crown, nobody tries to knock it off. In public lobbies, people try to knock your crown off because they're mad at you for being so slay. I like Block Ruins as well. But Block Ruins is scary because it's always, to me, I'm always really obsessed with trying to hold onto a mushroom, and I just don't focus on anything else. Matt Taro, that was from, I think Pickled made up that joke, and I've just been running with it since. My name is Farmer Peach, and after a few weeks of training, I think I'm ready to get the private equity farm back. I told BlackRock that I'm gonna put my entire savings on this race, and if I win, I get it all. Okay. I'm like really trying to like break into like the top half, if that makes sense. Oh my god, that went by really, really fast. I was doing well until the very end. Oh well, Peach is not getting that farm back. Bubble beam me, please bubble beam me, but do it in the Antarctic so that the water freezes in midair while Starmie is bubble beaming off. I don't know what that means. Is that a reference to something, Miss Glitch? Yeah, Peach lost the farm again. It's okay though. We have multiple stories going now. I screamed knowing I got 8th. The crazy thing is in these lobbies, like, it feels like a win if you just get, like, above 10. Doesn't Peach have a beach? Yeah, she has multiple properties, but the farm I think she's most connected to. Hi, Hunty. Luigi is kinda, because he's a handsome gay man. Gondolier Luigi in the Cloud is literally Mr. Gay 2025. Hi, gynecologist. Uh-oh. Oh. In Gondolier Luigi. I love playing Gondolier Luigi on this one. Pray for Julianco. Her shop was robbed last night. Okay, I'll pray. Okay, that's fine. Oh. Everybody's bumping me around because I'm so petite. Okay. That item moment, like right at the middle, that's like the moment where you can really get into like the top half if the girls just leave you alone. So the trick is to try to get away from everybody before it gets crazy, because that'll just set you back. So let's try it again. There could be a zap coming. There it is. Okay, top 10, that's fine, considering how abused I was that entire race. I don't know if this has been done, but the starter girls from the 4 recent GPOs would be cool. You know I can't remember that off the top of my head, Mobsuki. Hi, Mobsuki. I think we have one more race, then we reset the lobby. Jail for whoever threw that red shell at me at the war. I gotta go back to Swoop for the last race. I'm noticing, like, the more I play, though, because, like, all jokes aside, what really goes down in Mario Kart is there's moments where there's high concentrations of items. And one thing that I've noticed that helps me a lot is I try to go on the path less traveled. Like, I just try to see where people, because people tend to aim, like, you can aim sideways with this game. You can snipe people to the side and everything. But I try to just go where I'm noticing the group is aiming away from. And that sometimes helps me. Now, if there's a red shell or something, then girl, you're SOL. But that tends to help me a little bit. Some people are just really good and they can use, like, the invincibility frames for the mushrooms, but my brain can't work like that. Yes, Aqua, we actually opened the stream with that. Linguini, Purr, Delphaba, the chick, and now Calypsa. I forgot about Linguini. Oh, Linguini. Her run was pretty as a starter. My TikTok last night? Yeah. Maybe Milo, if I remember. Girl, we are going fast today. And I can't get an item. Okay, well, at least the zap is out on the first lap. Now the girls can really play. Oh. Oh. All right. Justa, how do you get up there? I don't know how to do that shortcut. I'm doing pretty good. I'm really fighting for my life here. I think I'm doing pretty good. I think I won't be able to 10, unfortunately. I hate this game. There's some sort of wall riding tech you can do to get up there without a feather. Oh, for real. Congrats, Lucy. This was a humbling experience. It's okay. It's all fun. Congratulations to Team Blue. Who was Team Blue? Sonic? Hey, it's in the name, wasn't it? No, it was Burger Queens. We didn't do Sonic. Okay, resetting the lobby. Thank you, Kuro. I think I'm doing better. I think I'm figuring out my... If it makes anybody feel better, it took me I've been playing Mario Kart World since launch, and I'm only now able to really confidently say that I am viable for top 10. I won't even say that I can always get top 10. I can say I'm viable for top 10. Okay, Manaphy. I hope you enjoy your food. That's the lobby. I love gambling more than anything. Yeah, the coins, when I'm like chatting and like doing streamy stuff, I literally forget about the coins all the time. But I'm trying my best today to get coins because coins really do help. Oh, right, knockout. Oh, I thought that was a racer. I thought that Toad was a racer, girl. I said, how did y'all get that? Hi, Toad. I'm a swoop main as well. The blooper car works for water. Yeah, I'm stubborn and I never use the blooper car. Oh, that Wiggler in the Roadster Royale is really cute. I like that. New lobby, new knockout tour. Let's go. In my home turf, starting out in the home turf. Let's go. Evan and Caleb in the iconic Rosalina muscle bite combo. I love that combo. Snowman in the cloud bike. I think you were the one who said that on TikTok. Somebody said they were snowman in a cloud bike main now because of the community, which I live for. I live to see that. The green shell might as well just be taken out of the game. It doesn't do anything. It's Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong Bonanza. 0 coins. Focus. This is knockout, so I do need to wake it up a bit. This is my in. Hi! Hi, Toadab! She just honk at me. I will say this, I think I slept on Nabbit a bit much on my video, and I really hope a DLC comes out so I can redeem Nabbit, because I was a little bit too harsh on Nabbit. Nabbit is really cute. The train one is cute. It has the highest acceleration between this and the pipe bike, which I like to use on Swoop, but I like that it does the train honk, the train whistle, when I'm spamming my meal boosts. Whoa! Oh, it feels good being up here with the big dogs, girl. I don't know what happened but when I got Swoop, my world just opened up. This is really what it feels like being a Capricorn. It's like waiting your whole 20s and then suddenly everything just starts working. Okay. Milo, what? You said fawn. Oh. Oh, Justice said, girl, you hit me with that boomerang. I'm gonna hit you back. I'm gonna come around like a boomerang. Go. Come on. Come on. Whew, my heart is racing. This game is so fun. It really wakes you up. The adrenaline. It's like, this is what RuPaul wrote that song about. Beyonce technique. Oh man. If I had stayed locked in, I signed it off before I got across the finish line. Yes, Matt, I live in it every single day. That was pretty good though. I put up a good fight. I should have, when I put the blue shell out, I had figured that everyone in places 2 through 5 were going to be shifted up 1 through 4, and because I was in 5th place, I was like, I'm going to at least get 4th place. But I hit that banana and I got too cocky. Hey everybody, I have a course coming out with Mio for how to get last place in the cuntiest way possible. Oh, Miss Big is sitting pretty at the front, as she always is. Look at her. She said, money, posing. He hit the bonanza. Yeah. Okay, so we have a good idea of the players. Let's do the teams now. I popped in earlier on my way home for a sec and I saw you were in second, and then I saw a team boy run face first into a pole while staring at his phone. It brightened my day. Gar looking at his phone being like, ah, yes. Phaun finally gets better at Mario Kart World and then looks up. That is insane. Okay. Bang. Okay. Let's think. Somebody said Blackpink. So team red, blue, yellow, and green.
I'm from Chicago.
Blackpink. So team red will be Rose. Team blue. I think we've done this before. Oh wait, we haven't done the starters. We have to do starters. So we have, for blue is Linguini Purrs. Then for red, it's the Chicks. For green, Oh, okay. Delphaba for red. Yellow is the chicks. And green we'll put Calypsa's. Always a Z at the end. Okay. 6 races. I'm going to reset the lobby after that. Bonanza transformations. I think we've done that one too. I'm actually going to vote for that DK Spaceport because I like DK Spaceport. And going into DK Spaceport's kind of fun. DK Spaceport is a really perfect map for the highways because it's like a lead up to like a straight shot. Coco the glitched egg. DK Spaceport's just really fun. I just like it. There's like, it's a really cool map. It's a fun one to play. After this map, I can only do knockouts if I want. I like doing the, I think, especially during the girly pop vlog, but I think people like doing their predictions. Oh! Miss Big will humble you quickly, girl. Like, did y'all see that? Put me right in my place. All right, the chicks. Let's fry some chicken. Call me a buffalo wing because I'm feeling spicy. Baby, this chicken's from Popeyes. It comes fast. Oh my god. No coins. 19th place in the dirt. Give me a double whammy, meal boost, and a rocket. I gotta get this back. Top 10 kind of girl. Top 10. Deku, thank you for rating me. I was in line for Popeyes for 35 minutes the other day. They are not fast. The Popeyes chicken sandwiches, we're going to talk about that in the video. That's coming up. Just a reminder, I'm really trying to get that video done by tomorrow, but it might be a Monday video. It's a long video. But Popeyes will have a conversation. The Popeyes chicken sandwich versus the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich is a moment in pop culture that I think we need to discuss. So we'll get there. We will definitely get there. I want to play Dry Bones on this. My day's going well, Deku. I hope yours is going well. I have a whole dissertation when that happens. No, the interesting thing is, like, some people are going to see that video. Like, I know y'all know that I'm working on the video, but some people are going to see it, and I think they're going to live. And some people are going to be like, oh, you didn't talk about Pokemon. But it's fine, because y'all know that the moment more Pokemon news comes out, I will talk about it. But our brain, because the thing is I say this a lot when I'm like, I edit it out a lot because I say it so often on like a broken record. But I often say, like, I know that y'all know what I mean when I say this. But like, my brain will categorize things in a way that's like almost hilarious. Like, my brain should be able to categorize like different plants, even different types of birds and butterflies, like nature. But instead, my brain categorizes things into patterns in fast food, in Sanrio, in Pokemon. And it's like, well, I guess this is one way to sort of translate that into survival, which is to monetize on it. But it's really like hilarious, because I started the video being like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This is such a stupid idea. And I literally talked for like 90 minutes to my camera about fast food. And I was like, oh my God, I'm sick in the head. Like, Wabi Sabri, that's a cute name. Okay. This one's a weird one. I don't think... Are we on our way to Bowser's Castle? It looks like it in the distance. Oh, the little bee! That bee is so cute. Sting Bee is such a cutie. Oh, Jesus. Suffering the girly pop rot. But I do think that, like, the thing is I'm gonna do my best to sort of contextualize it with some pictures and stuff of like people who don't have as much American fast food exports, or some chains that just don't go out of the States. But as an American, I do think that fast food is an intrinsic part of our experience. I do think it's like kind of pop culture in a way. It's such a like an omnipresent sort of existence in our lives. A lot of us get into like fast food sort of loyalty and categorization since we were young, and it's kind of fun to discuss it in a pop culture way. How do you even talk about fast food as a girly pop? I'm thinking about the customer experience, like the performance factor of like when you walk into the establishment or when you order it, what's the brand image? What's the customer experience? Oh girl, I flopped. Things like that. Do I ever think I'd get to a point where I outsource my editing? Editing for me is kind of a creative experience for me. I think that if I ever do outsource editing, it'll be for the sake of getting certain series out, and I'd have to work with people who like have fun with it in the same way that I have fun with it. Like, I'd have to find somebody that I'd work with like as like a sort of artistic partner. Like, obviously an editor would have more reins over how they would do things, but I don't want to lose some of my funk, if that makes sense. And if I do lose my funk, I want it to be taken to a place that's different but better. But that would mean that I would still try to do things myself to add to the editing like pipeline, which means that I would just probably put out more content. But the thing is I'm not at a point yet in my platforms where I can do that. My videos don't make that much money. I'm at a point now where I'm comfortably sort of where I was when I had a more typical job. But it is growing, so when it gets to that point, I say when because I do believe that I'll eventually start figuring out, you know, new things and things will grow. Yeah, that'll probably happen, but I don't want to edit. I don't want to get an editor just so I can do less work, if that makes sense. I want to get an editor so I can like expand what I can do in terms of the amount of time that I have. Okay, I have to focus because Diva, last race was very embarrassing. Like, I really like how, like, in the editors of Trixie and Katya's became, like, their own sort of part of the channel, of the series, because they were able to elevate. It was part of the team. Like, Trixie and Katya were the subjects, but they were very much part of the team. They became, like, they put their own flair on it. I don't want somebody to just, like, sort of do all the... I think my editing is something that, like, I didn't expect to be such a part of the channel, but it is, so I don't want to lose that. At least the main channel. You know, the VOD channel I don't edit, but I do, like, put a little flair sometimes on the streams when I have time. They definitely changed the editing game for queer spaces, for sure. And that's the thing about being a queer artist, is, like, we're always, like, one step ahead. Like, I hate to say it, but we are. I don't hate to say it. I mean, I just hate that it makes people uncomfortable to know that. But we're always one step ahead. And, like, sometimes that requires a little bit more work, but it's for the culture. Like, if you're in the position where you gotta entertain the girls, the divas, you know, the stuff that we're doing now will be, you know, copied by Netflix in 10 years. I am doing so bad. I'm just sitting here yapping, girl. Let me get on my main so I can yap easier. I'm going to talk about the delivery apps. I talked about a selection of about like 55 to 60 fast food restaurants. And I was like, I can't do a full list, but I can start somewhere. And if it's like, if the video really pops off, we can do a part 2, you know? Hi, y'all. It's my birthday today. Lawrence with how? Happy birthday. Happy birthday. The in and out ranking. Well, I don't want to give away too much of the conversation, but I'm trying to, with this video, I'm trying to embrace the fact that I don't know every single thing. Like, that's the whole point of this video. I put that out there. I was like, what should I do? And people were telling me food, and I like food. So I was like, you know, let me do a ranking and just like sit comfortably in the fact that I don't know everything. I want to do a Bulldog Ramen tier list, but I want to do it. It's going to be like a longer version where I kind of like try them over a period of days. I think I've mentioned this before. It might be a shorter video, but it would take longer to record. My favorite meal to cook right now, I have this like carne asada seasoning that I found at Ross, and it's so bomb. And I get like I don't even know what kind of cut it is, but it's like a really fatty cut of pork. And I get that, and I get some pico de gallo at Aldi, and I get the corn tortillas at Aldi, and a little bit of lettuce, and I just like cook that pork and put the pico on it and the lettuce in my little tortillas, and it's so good. It is so good. I love a fatty piece of meat, like with something cold. I love it, like the cold pico. Have I ever had a kava? I don't think I have. Kava's not on the list. I don't think that she was relevant enough, honestly. No offense to kava. I know a lot of girls like kava. She might be relevant. It's just an oversight. That sounded shady. I didn't mean it like that. Oh my god. Okay, I need to focus. I'm like 2 races I've been yapping. Okay. I need the bullet bill. Like, why would you not give me the bullet bill on the last lap video game? This is so ridiculous. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, 2 people had the bullet bill and I didn't get it. Thank you. No, that's great, Nintendo. And that's why everybody hates you right now. Have you ever had chicken bulldog with cheese? Chicken bulldog? I don't know. I do like bulldog. I just came back and Fawn getting brutally attacked. OMG. It's okay. Honestly, I think Jollibee is girly pop. Like, girl, it's a can't be. I go into a full dissertation about Jollibee in that video. This is the rock bottom we've been talking about. It's okay. That was like race 3. Watch the next 3 be perfect play. Fawn, if you like spicy foods, it's amazing. Bulldog has been really expanding in ways that's really interesting to me. And I want to save my commentary on what Bulldog is and what it represents. Because I do touch on it a little bit. But like, you could have a whole conversation about Bulldog in general. Chips, fries. I didn't mean to pick that. Not fries. Chips, fries, ramen. They do a lot of different things. Aren't they collaborating with Panda Express? Do you have Bulldog in your hands right now? Okay. 3 more races to bring it back. Logging in to the racing interface. Blasting off. Oh my god, someone just tried to blow us all up, girl. Somebody, whoever was playing that Pianta, tried to take all of us out with them. Like, get into that drama. Okay. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. That stupid zap. The blitz on T. Okay, that was better. I couldn't get past 5th for some reason. Bubble, welcome to the chat. Do a Labubu unboxing. What is the surprise Bulldog flavors? Are they doing a Labubu Bulldog? Girl, that is so capitalism. You should do a video on the blind box craze because even Nintendo has got into it. It is a craze, isn't it, String Bean? But it's like kind of fun. You know, there's anything when it comes to consumption these days. Unfortunately, we're cursed with the knowledge that we are living at like sort of the tail end of the fun part of capitalism. But it is fun. It's fun. It like blind boxes really resonate with that part of your brain that's fun, and it's cute too. Like it's very girly pop. Like the audience that they go for with it is us. I want to get into blind boxes, but I don't like having lots of stuff. I say that all the time. I don't like having lots of stuff, unfortunately. We are the problem, divas. Well, we're all the problem. I mean, what? I saw this one really interesting. I heard this one really interesting saying where it's like, no matter what you do, I mean, obviously you can be anti-capitalist and like have your sort of opinions about it. But since the boomer generation, really, we have been living in it. Like we live in the domain of capitalism. So even the way that we interact with capitalism in a verse way is still in a capitalistic way. Like I will always try my best to balance myself as a consumer and the waste that I create, as well as like the suffering that I create by just buying a chocolate bar. But like at the same time, it's like almost impossible for us to fathom a world without it, because it's literally it's in everything. It's in everything. Girl, I'm sitting here playing Mario Kart on Rainbow Road trying to unpack capitalism. Let me play Rainbow Road. Let me shut my big mouth. Jetsu Holiday. Somebody's named Jetsu Holiday. Sitting here on my Nintendo Switch 2. You see? I love that multiple people chose Rainbow Road when that wasn't on the list. It's like we are like in a similar like sort of wavelength, like very telepathic. And if we want to get... Okay, so y'all don't want me to talk. No, because I'll race. I'm gonna race now. No, I have been really into telepathy lately. Where y'all got to get into the telepathy tapes. You have to. I'm not gonna say anything else. Just get into the telepathy tapes. But I really do believe that like body language, like sort of picking up on people's vibes, the way that if you grow up with a sibling, or if you're like a roommate with someone for a long time, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, the way that your mother knows that something's up with you, that moment where you feel like you need to call somebody and then you call them and they're like, oh, I was thinking about you. Those like happenstance moments that seem to like be common enough. I feel like that's like a form of telepathy. And like when I say that kind of stuff, I feel like people think that I believe in like wizards and magic. I don't necessarily believe in that. I think that like we sometimes make words that seem a little bit mystical and woo-woo to talk about things that we know exist, but we don't have the science to back it up yet. And after I listened to the telepathy tapes, I was like, No, because that's real. That's real because sometimes I feel a little bit like crazy. Like, am I like just like too like in tune with everything and just like freaking out about everything? No, I just think that like sometimes we just pick up on the vibe a bit much. And it's not like I'm like magic or anything. It's just, okay, that's what it is. I'm just feeling really telepathic, Diva. Now, zapping the ghost out of me is disgustingly dirty. Hunty, you knew it was happening. Did y'all see how Hunty predicted the blitz? I'm telling you, there was something about it Hunty knew. That was like on time. And there's a bit of a delay with streams. Now, speaking of telepathy, I'm gonna let everybody know with my mind, I'm getting top 10. I feel a lot of telepathic forces that also want top 10, but the thing is we can all get top 10. I'm just one of them. You know, so y'all figure out who's gonna get 11th, because it's not gonna be me. Oh my god, it's gonna be me. No, it won't. It will. Yeah, because once you jump, it's pretty much set in stone in 12th place. Okay. I told you, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I knew it in me, but I got a little bit scared. What am I thinking about right now? Pickled, you're thinking about... I want to say that you're thinking about your cat. Your cat is somewhere, and you're thinking about them. Always, see?
I'm from Chicago.
Who won? Who won? I didn't look at it. Pickled, it actually blows my mind that you have a possum. Linguini purr. Okay. Blue, thank you. Okay, resetting the lobby. Oh, we have one more lobby. One more lobby, everybody. What are the lottery numbers? How many are there? I'm gonna say there's 6. 52, 72, which is weird, but that's like what it feels like. 53, 24, 77, 15. Now, if those are the lottery numbers, y'all run me my check. I don't want a lot. Y'all know I don't need a lot. But I'm not a fully ascetic, like, sort of monk. Like, I need a little bit of something. You know? Anyways, girl, bye. Bye, silly frog. Not to bring it back to the woo-woo telepathy, but you're onto something because, like, anytime I think of pizza, it's like the Domino's apps is already open. It's like she knows. No, because then I'm going to start getting weird because I do believe that these apps are tracking our patterns. Like, you eat at certain times. You get hungry at certain times. We are very, very, like, humans are creatures of habit. And I do think that they don't disclose that. But I do think that these apps know when you log in. it says like, you know, damsel underscore underscore fly logs in a lot at like 2 a.m. to get a White Castle. Okay, so let's start sending her emails at 2 a.m. Because that was happening with me with Uber Eats, and then I stopped using Uber Eats for a while because y'all know I had the whole Wingstop era. Girl, it was a dark time. It wasn't a dark time. It was a fun, wild, crazy time for me. But they were starting to send me stuff like really frequently, and I was like, this is getting weird because like, how do you know that I want my Uber Eats now? There's a documentary about this that we watched in high school and it really woke it up for me. Oh no, that's spooky. I'm gonna be leaving now. Bye, Luca. Thank you for hanging out. Phaun, when Legenza comes out, can you do is your favorite Legenza clothing item girly pop? There's gonna be a lot of conversations around Legenza. Like, girl, I'm gonna be making content on Legenza because Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I did start making content in that era. But Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I literally made content for like 2 years off that game. It's just like we have nothing to talk about now. I've talked about everything. I try sometimes to talk about other things. I was talking about like hair for a second, but like there's only like 10 Pokemon that have hair. Of course I'm gonna make outfits to match my team. Mari, I'm sorry. This is a knockout, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. No, the Bob video was one of my best works, for real. But I didn't want to like run that into the ground, you know? I just felt like those two videos kind of did the thing. I could have done like bangs. I could have done, you know, who has the best elbow. But I don't know. The pigtail and bang video. Y'all keep asking for the pigtail and bangs. I'll think about it. That and the Unova video need to be done. I also still need to work on that Minecraft video. Girl, I cannot keep up with myself. And my Donkey Kong video. Gaby, I do think that I can read pretty well, but I don't like to lead with that. I think that I'm a pretty clever girl, and like, in all honesty, like a lot of people were like really supportive when I like made that video talking about how people are obsessed with my femininity. I don't really take offense to it anymore because I've dealt with that my whole life, and I was also like really small as a kid. So like I had to fend for myself in a lot of ways, and the best way that I could fend for myself was using my words. And I think because kids, I mean, this is gonna sound really dark, but it's true. Kids used to say the meanest things to me about how I looked, about how I acted, everything. So I became very aware of things that people can be insecure about very quickly and internalized it very fast. And I'm a deep thinker. I'm not the most thorough, comprehensive, sophisticated thinker, but I do think deeply. So I do feel like I can point out insecurities quite well. And Nerf actually clocked me one time. Nerf, one of the Mount Rushmore of Girly Pop University, I had responded to somebody in a comment who left a really nasty comment to me like a year and a half ago, and Nerf was like, girl, you should delete that because that was really mean. But I don't like to be like, ooh, I read people. No, but sometimes my mouth can pop off if I feel a certain way. And when it does, I know exactly what I want to say. I think, but the thing is like, I feel like that's especially for like, queer people of color, like the whole library is open thing, like, Paris is Burning reading thing. I feel like that comes from experience. I feel like people can do that because they've experienced it. Like, you don't know how to really read until you've had like a moment where someone's verbally humiliated you. It's like really awful to say, but I think it's like a reclamation of that. But the older I get, the thing is like that TikTok that I made in response to that was more like me just pointing out the fact that like I'm almost 30 years old now, and it's actually really interesting because you think that maybe you grow out of it, or like these things that people like sort of single you out for or like are hateful towards you for, you'll move on from it. But like when you're like in a public space like the internet or TikTok, oh girl, let me see if I can cross this finish line. When you're in a public space like the internet or TikTok, you are interfacing with people who are not in your circle whatsoever. So like as an adult, I don't deal with people the same way I had to deal with people in school or like even in college. You know, like I'm very selective about the people that I keep around me. And you kind of forget that people are like viciously misogynistic and homophobic. But when you do have to interface with them in a public space, and when their inhibitions are sort of suspended because they're anonymous on the internet, you realize that this stuff is the same song and dance. I'm almost 30 years old and I've been experiencing the same words for like 30 years. And then you're like, oh, okay, so it really isn't that big of a deal, because at a certain point you just like stop caring what people think. Like, okay, so you just don't like women. Okay, you just don't like gay people. Like, tell me something new. Like, and I just think it's an interesting observation, because it's not even like the theming is the same. It's the words are the same. Like, between generations, they just have the same words. Like, it's not even creative anymore. Like, when you're younger, it feels so novel. But as you get older, you're like, oh. So I bet like in like the 1870s, they were saying the same things. I gotta put me first. Oh, okay. Shout out to Portal. No, Nerf for real. Like Nerf helped me to really create the foundation of myself as a creator. Nerf, like, through literally just him donating his time and his support, really helped me to lean into being like community focused. I'm very introverted, and I would like, nowadays I'm streaming and stuff, like I actually like love it, and like it's really fun for me and it gives me energy. But at first I used to be really nervous about it. I was very nervous about connecting with people and stuff like that. I wanted to like have a very strong boundary because strangers scare me. But Nerf really helped me to get into like being very community focused in a way that was like healthy. Yeah, you can ride the boats. Yeah, you can. I've never gotten one in a race. You can do them in the exploration, but in the races I never see them. Oh, nice, Gaby. I'm happy to hear that. Fried chicken, that's another thing that I've noticed as I've gotten older, is like, I hate to be like, it's kind of funny because when I was in my 20s and I would see people turn 30, they're always like, oh, now that I'm turning 30, but it like really is kind of a chapter closing moment, and you like sort of summarize your life. I like being around people. I like being in busy spaces. I just know that I have a shorter energy for it. And when my energy does run out, like, I'm really fine just like sort of communicating that and moving on. But I think the thing that people get confused with introversion is also social anxiety. Those two things, I think, don't always have to be the same. Congratulations to Diego. I was introverted and very socially anxious, but I'm not anymore. I actually like... But the thing is like social anxiety comes from me like sort of running with all that internalized like hatred that I had learned through like all my teenage years. So it took me a couple years in my 20s to like sort of live with that and unpack that. Something has changed within me. Maya, welcome to the chat. Y'all, Cynthia Erivo in Jesus Christ Superstar is so sickening. Her solo of Gethsemane, I don't even like, I'm not even like Christian or anything, but like Jesus Christ Superstar is one of my favorite productions of all time. Oh my god. Okay, predictions. No, Damsel, I'm the same. Me and my boyfriend are very much the same. Like, I love parallel play with my boyfriend. Okay, we need teams before I start yapping about Gethsemane. Okay, final predictions, everybody. I guess we'll do Blackpink now, unless somebody says something that just like strikes me. SNSD. MLO Agent 96. Bulldog flavors. I think we've done that already. Wigs. Let's do wigs. Who will win? Wigs. Team Red is the Bust Downs with a Z. Team Blue, the Bobs. Can't go wrong with that. Team Yellow. Clip-ons. And Team Green. Shake and goes. Yes, there we go. Go ahead and lock that in. Wait, do you think streaming helped you get past your internal hatred and social anxiety? Yes. Like I'm always checking myself in the sense that like, and I've watched YouTube since the inception of it. Like I watch the growth of the influencer, like not to be like video essay about it, but like for real, and I have seen the pitfalls of it. It's the same thing that happens to like people who are like celebrities. Like I'm not saying I'm famous or anything, but I do have 30,000 people on YouTube who subscribe to me. I have hundreds of people in my chat. I have hundreds of thousands of people who followed me on TikTok, tens of thousands of people who are following me on Instagram. People give me a lot of love on a daily basis, right? It's a constant reminder that the world is not that scary, and those hateful people are actually a very, very small yet vocal group of people. Like, that's why I like streaming, is because like even on my bad days, it's a reminder that I don't need to focus on the negative things. I'm leading with good intentions, and I have hundreds of people every single day who remind me of that they notice that and they acknowledge that. And one thing about humanity is like one thing that we all want is acknowledgement. So I'm lucky to have that on a daily basis. That, as well as, you know, some shadow work in my personal time and journaling and taking care of myself, and also being humble enough to take criticism from the people who love me in real life, has helped me to be more confident in myself. Like real visceral confidence helps me to get rid of like that internalized self-doubt, self-hate kind of thing. It's like a voice in your head that becomes more and more quiet. But I have a lot of things that make me really lucky to like a lot of tools, I think. But I do think that streaming has helped with my confidence a lot. A lot of like my craziest ideas that I've like always been like really insecure about are the things that like make my stream what it is. So I'm kind of like, oh, I'm not crazy, I'm just weird. In a good way. Weird positive. Weird as a compliment, you know? Oh man, I almost had it. There's a really sickening shortcut there. Now I'm gonna be crazy and try to do the shortcut again. Y'all don't get mad at me if I flop. You miss every shot you don't take. I went the wrong way. Okay, well. Hey, Lucky. Hi, Ada. Vacation Peach in first place in her cruiser. Love that aesthetic. Love that aesthetic. Oh, but I mentioned the numbers because I think it's also like important to check yourself and be like, okay, you can live in a bubble of positivity. You're not a perfect person. Like, I'm fully aware that I'm not perfect. But some people, they get a little bit of following, a little bit of virality. They think they're the funniest person on the planet. I can name a few people. I am not the funniest person on the planet. I have people who get my vibe. I'm not doing that shortcut. That's for people who are better than me, like Yogi. I was being Yogi. I know that I hit you, but I decided to hit you not in the air so you had a chance to take the boost. Because if I hit you in the air, it would have been done. But I had to have second. Haters can't hurt you if you work on your self-love, confidence, and steep yourself in. Also, like, to go there, I took SSRIs while I was first building up TikTok. I was on SSRIs for a bit, and I really do think that helps me to build synapses in my brain that were less trauma-focused and more, like, healthy and balanced. Like, SSRIs really helped to keep me even while I was also doing a lot of shadow work, if that makes sense. Like, I really do believe in like doing things for your inner child. And I read this book called Behave that talks about literally how your brain grows from a baby to adult. And SSRIs really helped me to like not like be having panic attacks while I was like trying to go into my late 20s a little bit more emotionally mature. Do you like Kali Uchis? Whatever makes you feel better. Paint me as the villain if that makes you feel better. At the end of the day, she'd trade places with me if God let her. I love Kali. Thank you, Matero. I think I'm silly. I think I've always had a funny bone. I don't think I could do stand-up. I think I'm more like an improv, like sort of clown type of thing. Like, what do you think Jan is doing right now? She is probably eating some chips and appreciating the sunlight. Mm-hmm. Prepping for the box race. Do you realize you made a... I did make it. See, that's that telepathy. I put Jana on the front of my Kia Asylum YouTube video before Jana was even like debuted. That was her pre-debut photo. That is sickening, girl. Hi, I Heart Melda. Girl, let's raise these dinosaurs. Oh my god. OMG. Yes, Matero, I love the Fierce to Fathom. I hope they keep making them because it's perfect for like my style. Like I have like every creator has their own like style. Like I have a certain style. I've been doing this for years. Like there's certain things that I feel more comfortable doing, and I love a challenge. I love doing a little improv acting challenge. But Fierce to Fathom is just so up our alley. The chat loves it. I love it. Like we are all like on the same page, and there's like a certain like wavelength that we're all riding on when we play Fierce to Fathom. So I hope that they do a season 2 because like we like other horror games for sure. Like there's other ones that are really fun. But Fierce to Fathom just like works, girl. Like at the end of a Fierce to Fathom stream, I'm like, oh, that was like one of my best streams. Like, wow, I'm like a bird. Style Heart to Hearts. That's what they wrote this song about. Dragonite, I hope you will continue making very talkative videos. Yeah, I do like doing them every now and then. For the reveals of the Mega Evolutions, I know there's a lot of leaks and stuff, but I'm not looking at them because I like to have a blind reaction to it all. But I'm going to talk about each of the Megas as they come out, and then when Legenza comes out and we get to play the game in full, I want to touch on every single, like, the idea is your favorite Legend ZA Pokemon girly pop? And then we'll be able to go through each of the typings of the new Pokemon forms added, maybe, or maybe is your Mega Evolution girly pop, something like that. And we'll be able to, like, rehash things. I was going to do a horror one today, but I'm kind of swamped in editing, so I was like, I think the girls wouldn't mind if we just did Mario Kart today. Do you have any interest in looking at the current this or that? Of course! With my new computer, Discord loads so quickly. Hiya! Oh, it's not on this screen. I'm going to open it up on my phone, because I have to change my HDMI inputs. I'm going to look at this or that. I always try to vocalize it because I know some people like listen to me, and I try my best to give like visual, but I never give visual on this or that, so I'm going to talk about it. This or that. I'll do it in between races. This or that of the week. Here we go. Oh, that one looks really sickening. Okay, I have it pulled up. That one looks really sickening. Use code CHIPS for Jana at checkout for your meal products to send Jana free chips. She loves chips. Jana does love chips. Because she like floats and she kind of has like psychic, like she's not psychic type, but she has like psychic telepathic powers. She doesn't have to grab the chips. They just kind of like float into her mouth. It's like really crazy to see, but she's cute, so. I got like second place in one of those races. Like just while talking. Okay. I think Swoop must have like a hidden stat for like talkative gay men. Like they do say Gar had sent me a Blue Sky tweet saying that bats have the highest chance of being gay. So there must be like a hidden stat for like gay men, where you can just kind of like play and talk. Like the more you talk, like the more smooth it rides. I love that monochrome Yoshi, Luna. Yoshis are really good in this game. I think the Yoshi skins are so good. Costumes. I'm gonna hold on to my mushrooms. There better not be a zap. We're not on the final lap yet. Oh my god. Donkey Kong was in Bonanza. Oh my god, girl. 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 Okay, well. I'm gonna try to race now if y'all want to stop putting items on me. Okay, that was a tough one. Everyone was kind of like in a group, so I'm happy being in the middle on that. Does Swoop have her hands on the wheel? No, she uses her telepathy. At my Asian local grocery market, I'm noticing a lot of new brands eating Bulldog's nachos. It's because Bulldog opened that floodgate. For a long time, Nongshim was the one doing ramen, and everyone was like, oh, I just like, for some reason, the girls were obsessed with top ramen. And I no hate the top ramen. Or like noodle in a cup and stuff like that, you know? But the Asian brands were doing it better. It's just the import of Nongshim was kind of sitting there and nobody ever picked it up. But after Bulldog went viral, everyone was like, oh, so like Asian ramen's like a thing now, like pre-made Asian ramen's a thing now, so we can like sort of, you know, invest money into like exporting that. I still think Bulldog's at the top. The one girl that like doesn't have any competition right now that could have competition is Japaghetti. The jjajangmyeon, the pre-made or like the instant jjajangmyeon. The girls who eat Korean food know what I'm talking about. This or that, thank you. Random singles. Kylie Minogue, Can't Get You Out of My Head. I'm picking that one. Nicki Minaj, Moment for Life. Picking that one. Don't Stop the Music by Rihanna. Picking that one. Girls' Generation G. Picking that one. LeSera from Crazy. Picking that one. Vanessa Carlton. Picking that one. 1,000 Miles. Britney Spears, Slave for You. Picking that one. Lady Gaga, Applause. Picking that one. And Paramore, Misery Business. Picking that one. Beyonce, All Night. Actually, out of all these, I'm not picking that one. Yeah. Electric or Ice? Ice. Okay. You can only pick 4? Oh. Okay, I'll look at that again. Swoop is texting and driving, girl. All night long. Love. All night long. Love. I love that Hayley Williams is like kind of on a PR tour right now, and all she's doing is just saying like things that like everyone just wants a celebrity to say. Is like Trump is stupid. Anybody who sort of like is grifting on this sort of like neoconservative wave that isn't really neoconservatism, it's just fascism, is kind of dumb and stupid and tasteless, and they don't have talent. Like that's all she's saying. She's not like saying any hot takes. It's just she's the only one who's like not afraid to say it. Not the only one, but you get what I'm saying. It's kind of like rare. Like it's like really crazy that Kim Kardashian thinks that it's going to suddenly make her relevant to just like sort of grift like that. Okay, 4. Oh, it registered all of mine. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll remove my vote. I'll choose Can't Get You Out of My Head, G, Misery Business, 1,000 Miles. I think that covers all base. Slave for You is really good too, but I feel like Kylie Minogue and Slave for You kind of fits in the same like sort of like candy pop, whereas 1,000 Miles is like the indie girl lane. Okay, that's my 4. 1,000 Miles, Misery Business, G, Can't Get You Out of My Head. G, 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 baby, baby, baby. I think we have one more race. I do good when I'm yapping. I think I do like another thing that it's like when I get older, like as I'm
from Chicago.
getting used to like my ways. Like I said earlier, we're creatures of habit. I'm noticing that like one of my habits is like I'm scatterbrained. So like when I'm able to just sort of like sit in a flow state of doing 300 things at once, I'm not like the best at it. I'm sure I could be better if I just did one thing at a time. But I'm pretty good at it. Is Girls' Generation the ultimate girl group? I don't think that there's one. I think that it's like a generational conversation. And I don't even want to say like second, third, fourth gen. I think it's like there's a different conversation. I think that they're legend status. I think Twice is legend status. I know New Jeans had a really short run, but they're legend status too. If anything, you could have a whole conversation about how New Jeans came out during the 2020s when attention spans are a little bit shorter. So their run, even though it was shorter, still felt as dense as, say, Girls' Generation, who existed in a time where things were a little bit more of a slow burn. You should have a Yapperdeem of the Animal Crossing characters talking. No, because then y'all will bully me. New hair, new tea, New Jeans, do you see it? I think that New Jeans will come back, but I don't know if it's gonna be the same as it was. It could be really good or just like sort of they're there again. It would feel like G-Friend. You know how like G-Friend kind of had comebacks and subunits and stuff, and it was like it wasn't the same because like the sort of virality and the fanfare had lost its momentum. Unfortunately, K-pop is a victim of like just like sort of arbitrary momentum sometimes. Like you could have the most talented group, and if nobody's just feeling the vibe because Twitter said so, it like they just won't get anything. And I don't think New Jeans is invincible to that because, you know, honestly, it's actually really surprising to me that Twice has managed to like go as far as they have, because I've been waiting for people to just start being like, oh, Twice is over. I do think Cat's Eye is on its way to being legend status too. Cat's Eye literally feels like the Spice Girls to me. I need like a delay and reverb on that, but I did pretty good. I was the highest points on my team. I was the highest points on my team. I am the highest points on my team. We're still not done yet. I've noticed that like JYP is a K-pop group, K-pop management company. See, like I'm like boring, and I like sometimes listening to them talking about like their marketing and stuff when they go to like conventions and stuff. And they did like a whole presentation a few years ago. I want to say like 5 to 7 years ago, where they were talking about them changing their approach to marketing and stuff like that. And they have been really making a concerted effort to be like more global, like getting outside of the K-pop brand, more using K-pop as a launching pad to get into just the global music brand. And Twice and Cat's Eye really show that. They've done some other groups too that didn't really get the same momentum. But like even Twice, which started out as K-pop and still has that label of K-pop and has performers that have been like trained and cut their teeth in a more K-pop centered space. The current promotion for Twice is very global. They have they're doing a tour in Korea. They have like a really strong base in Korea who show up for their stuff. But their lead single is American focused. I don't know if anybody's noticed it, but since like Sunrise Moonlight or whatever, they've been doing kind of a similar sound for the American audience. And they have a whole Japanese promo going alongside it with like a completely different sound. And they've been doing that for a few years now. They'll have like a K-pop single, a Korean single, an American single, and a Japanese single. And the marketing, the visual, the direction, the artistic direction, the performance, the sound, all of it is very catered towards those audiences. They even put some of the girls in the center that they know resonate more with different regions. Like the American region, like Jiho gets so much, and Momo get a lot of attention on American singles because a lot of the American audience likes them. But Nayeon is always at the front for like the Korean singles. And I think that's really fun. And Cat's Eye is just like a global brand, just like global. Like they did one K-pop single and they never went back to Korea. Momo's big in Japan too. Like she's pretty centered for the new Japanese single as well. But I like that kind of stuff. I think it's fun because K-pop is a product, and I think it's really impressive and interesting to see how like people can turn. You know, sometimes it's kind of like sad to see it, but I think K-pop does it in a fun way. There's a lot of like artistic people who like take it on as a challenge, and it's really fun to see how they manage to create like a packaged music experience in such like a well thought out way. It's theater. You're overwhelmed. Yeah. Junghyun is really loved in the West too. I want Poppy Kong in the game. That DLC needs to be announced. I'm starting to lose hope. Jui's your Twice Bias tamer? That's a good one. She's fun. I love Olive Toys. Okay. Green, congratulations to the Shake and Goes, honey, because they go across the finish line. Oh, they should put Poppy's perfume as an item in the game. Okay. That's the end of the stream. That one was a fun one. The beginning was full of like lots of fun tech, and towards the end we had a lot of really good conversations. They shook and went. Let's say bye to the VOD girlies. VOD girlies, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Tomorrow is Honkai Star Rail, so I'll see my Honkai Hoyoverse girlies tomorrow. Otherwise, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye, VOD girlies.